Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. Fake good one here, and eventually we will. Greatly appreciate any and all likes, all that stuff. I want to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Help me grow this thing. I'm up all the time, 20 hours a day with my full-time job and 4 children. Life's a bitch. It would be awesome to profit from this kind of thing. So, any and all help, greatly appreciate it. We're here to talk about the latest trailer for Scream 26. What's that? Oh, it's just 6? Yeah? Give it time. So the latest trailer dropped. I'm not going to react to it because I already watched it when I was at work, where I am all the time. But no, I watched the trailer, so I can't honestly react to it and give an honest reaction. First time impression with it. But it was a damn solid trailer. Now, full-on spoiler warning, I think Scream 5 sucked. I like that they went with a different kind of opening where somebody actually survived the cold kill opening. That was great. That was different. The dynamic between the sisters, that was interesting. My wife found it relatable, but there were so many things about it that was just straight up garbage. Like a veteran of the Scream Wars, Dewey, died from such a stupid thing. I forgot to shoot him in the head. I'm gonna walk slowly towards this killer and load my gun in the process just to be killed. Overpowered by like an 80-pound girl who should be winded and have some bruised ribs from being shot at that close range. It was just baffling and stupid. That's how that worked out for him. Dewey was the most awesome thing about that movie. They really dropped the ball with the killers. Very predictable. The new cast that they brought in, they barely showed them at all. They gave them their own thing, so it was pretty predictable who the killers were gonna be. They did also the cliche that they do. The biggest mistake of this entire franchise was the misstep of killing off Randy, because now they've always got to have some substitute to fill that role. They got to have some Randy standing.
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula!
Best character in the franchise. To me, he served a very unique role that these films actually need with everyone. Even the writer said that was the biggest mistake, killing off Randy.
Fuck you!
I also would have really loved if Sam turned out to be the killer, because she had her dark passenger, Billy Loomis, to her own surprise. That would have been a heartbreaking, brutal climax to have her turn out to be the killer, even to her own surprise, and have that multiple personality thing going on where her sister has to take her down. That would have been really great and effective. Instead, they went with the most cliched thing.
Surprise, Sydney.
To me, looks really interesting. The trailer for this was absolutely solid, and I'm sold on it. Even after really disliking 5, I disliked 4, I disliked 3. I really enjoyed the first 2 movies, but the rest that come after, not so much.
Watch a few movies, take a few notes. It was fun.
My favorite characters are all dead in this franchise, from Randy to Cotton Weary to Dewey. All my favorite characters are dead. My favorite killers were always Mickey and Stu. They were wild, energetic, out there. That's the kind of killer I want.
But there's never been one like me, Gale. I'm something different.
But again, the trailer looks solid. It has me amped up. But the trailers always look solid and always get me amped up, even though I'm disappointed with the previous film they released. The trailers always get me excited because they're always just...
Everybody's a suspect!
Promising bigger and badder, even though we never really go there. They're always promising to up it and do something that's a game changer.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
This one, it looks really interesting that there's this shrine, and I'm not sure if the characters are staging this shrine, because to have access to all that stuff, you've got to be connected to law enforcement. If this is the killer's place and they just stumble upon it, well, they find a reason to find it. If it's the killer's place, how the hell does this killer have all this evidence? Have all from all these different characters, movies, dead bodies. You got the dress from the skirt from Tatum's outfit in there that she died in. You've got Stu March's robe. You've got the TV. You've got the fax machine. You've got police outfits. This looks like somebody has connections to law enforcement, or is insanely rich, or they're staging this themselves to lure the killer out.
What is this place?
A shrine.
We've got to lure him in.
It would have to be like a true crime buff to be aware of all this stuff that these people wore, the victims, the killers. To even have replicas of it, you would have to have real insight and knowledge into it. And maybe it isn't just a true crime buff with like a cult followers that want to step up the game. They have all the knowledge, now they want to have the experience.
So let's finish this.
Out. Also in the trailer, Sam yells out at,
You want me. So let's finish this.
quite a few theories. One is true crime buff that's obsessed with this, has a following of a small knit group following that's like a cult, and there's multiple Ghostface. Or there's a more far-fetched one that suggests Stu March is still alive and he's controlling all this from prison. That would truly make it Ghostface immortal if you can control all this stuff from prison. People writing you letters how much they love you, because people do that in real life with psychopaths. Write them, tell them how much they love them, prison pen pals and all that, and you could actually control a cult from prison. That would be interesting if Stu were still alive. Everybody says he's dead, and you never know. Cause with the way these actors and producers and directors lie these days about what they're doing to keep you surprised on your toes. But also, if Stu is alive, another theory is that he could escape from prison, and that's why they're staging all this stuff to lure him out, because the legacy that he wants all that stuff. And he wants to kill Billy Loomis's daughter, because Billy Loomis gets all the fame for this. He gets all the fame for it instead of Stu. That could be a good reason to want to kill Billy Loomis's daughter and go after all these other people that survive Scream stuff. But I'm talking in circles now. This trailer looks really awesome. I'm sold on it. I'm excited for it. I'll probably be disappointed by it, because I'm still holding on to hope that Sam will develop some kind of split personality and turn out to be responsible for some kills along the way.
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me.
And her sister having to face that reality and take her down. Or in this case, I really want Ghostface to survive. Whoever this Ghostface is, I want them to survive and it to be continued into the next film. That would really be a game changer. If they face a Ghostface that escapes and could come back at any time. They have to go into protective custody. There's the tension of this person could come back at any time. That would be epic. But we'll see what happens. It'll probably be just another random person deciding, I want to try to kill these people. Because
someone's out to make a sequel. You know, cash in on all the movie murder hoopla.
let me know your thoughts and opinions. Big good one here. All your theories. Let me know. This trailer looks great. Hopefully it's better than the last couple of films Scream has done. Like, subscribe, comment, stay awesome, rock on.
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula. Everybody's a suspect.